All right, okay. I'm going live. Hello.
Hello! We are live. I'm not Jake Baldino. He is not here. It'll be me and Tom doing the show today.
Yeah, Jake is on assignment.
He's playing
Star Wars.
Star Wars. This is the Game Ranks live show. We're here every Tuesday, 4 p.m. Eastern time. Usually today we had a bit of a hiccup with our mic, so we apologize for being...
Yeah, all the cables broke for some reason.
Yeah, 5
mine.
minutes late, but hey, nice to know which ones of you in the chat have understand the concept of patience and which ones of you do not.
All right.
But...
we got some news to talk about today.
Yeah. You know what fucks me up? This is like, they don't see this, but like, the camera, like when I look at it, I'm looking straight at it, and they know I'm looking straight at it, but the camera's pointing at like an angle.
Yeah, it's off to the side, yeah.
It's just weird. I just wanted to point, you guys don't know what I'm talking about.
Because you're off center, yeah.
Yeah, but anyway, how y'all doing, chat? Let's see.
Who we got in chat today?
Is that Falcon? No. Falcon is not on the show. Ever. Never will be either, just to clear that up. I'm not going to beat around the bush like our other host does. I'm just going to give y'all a straight no. But, we got some oys, got some sup, got some this, got some, cool. Hello, everybody's here.
A lot of people in chat today.
Yeah, thanks for stopping by, guys. Thanks for stopping by and hang out. Like I said, probably going to be a quicker one today because we're down one person. There's not a lot that really went on this week.
There haven't really been any games.
Yeah, no, not really.
I know Witcher Switch is out today. That video should be, that Before You Buy should be going up later today.
Yes. It is. Can confirm it is done. It is finished. We're just, doing some back-end shit on it. It'll be up soon. So, what you been playing? I want to say y'all like there are more than us.
We've both been playing one video game.
Oh boy.
It's the same we were playing last
Get ready,
week,
chat.
Just Destiny 2.
Destiny 2. So Tom, what is this?
It is a first-person shooter from Bungie.
What's
Stop if you've heard that before. Yo, how cool is that Scorch mode they did? They had a Scorch Cannon only multiplayer mode, which just felt like fucking Halo.
Oh yeah, it was like Halo City. It was like straight up Halo. It was like super stupid. In like a good way, like stupid in like the best ways possible. You know what I mean? But yeah, no, I've been playing Destiny nonstop as well.
So we're a week further into it. How you feeling now that we're like in the real grind now? Like we're talking about pinnacle weapons. We're talking about
good, man. I mean, they've made some changes that I really like. All last week was just grinding to try to hit light level to do the raid, which I unfortunately did not do.
Last minute, you had to drop out.
Yeah, which is a bummer because I really wanted that raid jacket. So I didn't get to do that. But now this week I'm focusing more on comp because they changed some things with competitive mode, which is really cool.
Oh, okay.
There's been the Luna's Howl, Redrick's Claymore, and Mountaintop. What's the other one? Recluse. That have all been like pinnacle Crucible weapons that you can only get by playing competitive, and I'm not that good. Like I can hold my own in Crucible, but when it comes to like competitive and ranked,
competitive is a whole other game.
Yeah, the people that play competitive are like really good, and it amazes me how good they are, and I can't keep up. But with this, they added a solo queue.
Yes,
for
the
competitive
one. You told me about that.
Yeah, which is really cool. So I've been doing that, and I've been grinding my rank up to get the Recluse, and they added floors too. So like I think it's up until Fabled. Any rank you hit, when you lose a round and your points drop, you'll never lose your rank, which is really cool. Up until Fabled. Fabled on, it goes right back to how competitive used to work, where when you lose, you drop rank and so on and so forth. But that's what I've been doing. I've been focusing my grind on leveling up my character while also trying to snag some of the pinnacle weapons because I always wait until the end of a season to do so. Yeah. And then it gets to become like a really scary grind because it's like, I might not make this. And like I missed out on the Delirium last season because I didn't hit my Gambit.
It's looking like that scout rifle we're probably going to be able to get. What's it called?
Randy's throwing knife.
Randy's throwing knife.
Yeah. Randy's throwing knife. People are liking it. Like if you check out like the people on YouTube that review like specific Destiny guns, people are liking it a lot. Really quick, just to kind of catch up with Super Chat before we move on talking more about Destiny. Zach Barber, thank you very much, you guys. What happened to Dumb Yet Hilarious Glitches? That was one of my favorite things on the channel. Keep up the hard work.
We're still doing them. We did one for Borderlands 3. There haven't been a lot of games that have lent itself to them lately.
So with this season coming up, we'll probably do a lot more because there's going to be a lot more AAA releases.
Yeah, and also maybe we'll do something for The Witcher on Switch because I've seen some fucked up glitches in that game just from the footage Jake sent us.
Also, Justin Pinter, thank you very much. Thoughts on Google Stadia due to cloud computing specs for games could be better than upcoming PS5 and Xbox 4. We're going to talk about that.
Yeah, we have a whole section about
later
that
on in the show, so I don't want to jump into it right now. But thank you for the question. Like I said, just make sure you stick around, and we'll get to it.
A bunch of people asking if Jake's okay. Yeah, he's fine. If you just weren't joining us now, he is at the Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order preview event in Anaheim right now. So he is off on assignment, but we'll be back next week.
Yeah.
Which is good because he's the only one of us that talked about that actually should have by that time touched John Wick Hex. I'm going to try and touch it for next week.
Free sheet. Finally got the Recluse. Nice. I'm gonna assume that it's because of the comp changes. They made it, what's it called? A lot easier for everyone.
Which is good.
Zeke got the Jade Rabbit. That's a fun scout
rifle. I like
rifle.
that one a lot.
That's cool.
I'm still a Mida multi-tool guy as far as.
Oh my God, Mida.
But it's still Jade Rabbit is a close number 2.
What's up? Is Falcon okay? He's never on here. No need to worry. Dr. Ziegler, we did not see the Pokemon. Oh, thoughts of new footage. I don't know. It's happening. I don't really have any thoughts on it yet because it didn't happen. There's new Pokemon stuff tomorrow.
Human says, please fix that couch, please. I fixed it. When we come back, you'll see the cushion is fixed. We wired the cushion, the mics under the couch cushions, so to fix everything, I had to tear it up. I've seen people ask about Sonic. That is in the news section, which will be after we talk about this stuff. Don't worry, we're going to get to the stuff in the title.
We're going to talk about Sonic. We're going to talk about Fortnite. Everyone's got some hot opinions on Fortnite, I see. Don't worry. All that coming up. Tom, so...
Hold on. Shout out to Merritt McMillan, who says, by the way, everyone hypes Falcon and Jake, but you guys are my favorite. Shh, don't tell them.
Oh, thanks, man. I consider us a good deep cut or B-side.
We're a good duo.
Much like Gagging Order, which is a B-side on Radiohead's Hail to the Thief. That song is better than the rest of that record.
We got in your card today. You just had Radio Jack. Oh, God, here's Jake.
Oh, there's Papa Jack.
Just to let us know, shouldn't you be playing video games?
Yeah, man, come on. Jake Baldino loves his B-side boys. What's up? That's me and Tom's hip hop group. We're gonna drop our mixtape soon. Max 18. Yes, this is the start of the stream. Sorry, it's a bad start.
Yeah. It'll get better, I promise.
There are a lot of people that do not like Fortnite.
Which I'm into because I don't like Fortnite.
Yeah, so... I mean, I'm not crazy about Fortnite, but it's always funny to see someone say Fortnite is shit because I think it's
Look, they're coming around on Destiny 2 and turning on Fortnite. I'm cool with that.
Yeah, true, man.
Remember a year ago we were talking about Destiny 2 and everyone called us idiots?
Yeah, why are you talking about this dead game, bro? It's bad, bro. Now that they made it free and people finally got a taste of it, they're like, oh, this isn't that bad.
Yeah, and Bungie has control now. It's not gross with microtransactions. They're doing cool stuff.
Yeah.
Well, Fortnite is literally just doing the same thing, but they're like, we got a different map now.
You can fish now.
Yeah.
That's the big change. Now you can fish. What is it? You find a fishing pole, you catch a fish, you eat it for health reasons. Isn't that what it does?
Fuck that game, man.
I think that's what it does.
But yeah, all the stuff they've been rolling out, they should be rolling out the next level of Vex Offensive soon, like that other thing they're doing.
Yeah, I like Vex Offensive a lot.
Yeah, me too. A lot of the grind for the triumphs and whatnot are all just linked to playing the modes a lot too. It's not super crazy with the requirements.
Yeah, no. The one that's going to be the most annoying probably is get all of these kills with every single weapon type in the game. Because I don't really use, I'm not big into SMGs.
Oh, I love SMGs.
But once I get that Recluse, I'm sure I will be.
Yeah, Huckleberry.
And I'm also I do have that. I'm also I still forget that scout rifles matter again because for so long they didn't, but yeah, man.
I like it.
Yeah. I don't know.
It's still being pretty good. I wish I played more this week, but I didn't. It was all Destiny 2. But you only have so much time. You play what you like and what you know. It's like putting on a comfy pair of jeans.
Yeah. These ones I haven't washed in forever. Have you played anything else?
No.
I don't think I have either.
I found out that you could. I've recently learned that you could sync a PlayStation 4 controller to an iPad Pro now.
You've been messing around with Apple Arcade games like
Yeah,
that?
so like I've been playing like Sayonara Wild Hearts and like Overland with a controller, which is way better.
Okay.
It's way better, man.
That's cool. That's cool. Justin Pinter, The Outer Worlds, it comes out next week. We actually have a video on that I'm working on right now. That should be up hopefully within the next week.
I'm gonna catch up
so.
on one more super chat from Macho Man. Sup,
Oh,
boys,
Macho
hope
Man,
all is
I'm
well.
sorry I
Go
missed you.
Yankees. Yeah, that's right. Yankees doing really good right now.
Are they?
Mm-hmm.
I thought we were in football season.
We're also in hockey season.
Oh man, I don't know.
Go to a Rangers game
I
soon.
have no idea. Oh. Let's go Rangers.
Let's go. All right, so what do you want to talk about next?
This is. I mean, everyone's
Want
yelling
to just
about.
talk to the chat real quick? See what they're going on? Ask about Sonic. So it says, what's a Yankee?
Screw Fortnite. A lot of people call it. I missed that. What is this Fortnite? Sonic shit. Yeah, I don't know. Let's talk about Fortnite. So, Fortnite for the past. Today,
It was buck wild how they like. I expected them to say like, "Oh, there's a countdown, and we're going to like just release the new mode." Turns out they just like shut the game down for a day and a half.
Yeah, servers are down for a day and a half, and everybody was staring into this black hole.
Imagine being someone who makes your living off of only Fortnite.
I know, right? That must suck as like a street. It could be
You
like
had to
a
like
Twitch
shit your
streamer.
pants.
I'm not as big into Fortnite as I used to be, but I still think that this stuff is really cool. Like, while that in-game concert they did a few months back was like really cheesy, I think it was still a really cool thing. And then that other thing, remember when the sky was cracking and everyone was like coming together to like watch it?
Yeah.
Like I think these in-game events are really cool, and I think that this was another really cool little Fortnite event that they did. So the game was down, you looked at this black hole, it lasted for like 30 plus hours, and then when the game came back, it launched with what you're watching right now, which is Fortnite Chapter 2. So this is the start of the new season. They're calling
You
it
go fishing
Chapter
for
2.
guns?
I like that gooey man. It's just big flubber, but he's blue. That's right. Look at
Didn't
it.
you say that Flubber is like a movie that burned you more than like anything else with its trailer?
Yeah, man, that movie made out like it was gonna be full with flubber.
It's like fucking Kangaroo Jack, where the trailer had the one scene where he was talking because they were hallucinating.
Yeah, stupid. But yeah, so new Fortnite season. There's a few different changes that have been made. Like I said, they added you can swim now. They added boats. You can pick up downed teammates. I think you can. There's a new gun where you can shoot like a teammate with it, and it like heals them and like like shoots
cool.
bandages at them. I haven't played yet, so I haven't seen what the new map is like. I'm actually probably gonna check it out next Tuesday with Steve.
Oh, cool.
Steve wanted me to play Fortnite with him, so I'm gonna wait until. Oh, there's that gun. I'm gonna wait until then. But yeah, like I said, I'm not like losing my mind over it. I'm not really this guy though. I'm not really in the Fortnite sphere anymore. But I always look forward to see what Epic does with it. Just like the hype around it and how for like a day and a half my Twitter feed was just Fortnite.
Now, is this just the game now? Do we know, or is it like, is there a hopper for the old map?
I do not know.
Because like here's the thing.
They spent a while on that map.
Yeah, the interesting stuff about this is like, they had to do something. They've had the same map for what, 2 years?
Since it launched,
Yeah, 2017,
Yeah, about.
September 2017.
Yeah. What's it called? I would have liked to see some sort of change in Save the World with this Chapter 2 thing, because Save the World is actually kind of fun, and I think if they built that out a little bit more, it could become pretty cool. And obviously, Epic is dumping most of their money into the Battle Royale because that's what sells, that's what makes their money, and I just think the Battle Royale mode is way more fun than Save the World, but...
I like Save the World a lot, actually.
Me too. I would just like to see something, something happened with it, something big, but, just nothing really crazy, just more Fortnite stuff, nothing groundbreaking, nothing, not like a hot headline, just new Fortnite map, new season, new skins, new game mechanics, new weapons, new all of that stuff. They didn't, I couldn't find it, but I don't think Epic put out their usual, like, bullet pointed patch notes, so it's hard to kind of tell what everything is like. That's really cool. So that transition right there, that's supposedly how it starts.
Yeah, I heard about that. That's like really cool.
I'm a big fan of shit like that. So I think that's that's really cool. Really quick, Robin, I love y'all for mentioning Save the World. Updates for it be lacking, really. Robin, thank you very
And then we
much.
got
Yeah,
Justin-
man, you know, I don't think Saves the World is
I liked it a lot. I
is
preferred
bad,
it.
you know?
Also, Justin Pinter said, "Do you play auto chess games? What's your favorite?" His is Teamfight Tactics. I don't know what auto chess is really. I've been trying to figure it out, and at this point, I am too afraid to ask.
I played an auto chess game for a video last month and I hated it. But I also think it's because I was rushing through it to just try and get footage and I didn't know what was happening. But it was really confusing and I didn't really like it. Scorch Burns, anything on Apex Fight or Fright event? We don't have anything that we're going to talk about today, but I do know that is a thing. We try to keep it on news that happened like Monday, today, and whatever.
They're also doing I read they're doing some nerfs for it. There's hints at a new character.
Yeah.
We'll probably talk about that next week.
I think the next time they do the solo thing, I'm going to jump on and, what's it called? I want to check it out. I'm sorry. Brain farted real hard right there.
No, yeah. So it really is interesting to see, like I was saying before, how they have been evolving Fortnite, even though I don't care about it. Like, it's just been a fun, like, for me to watch, like, academically.
Fun ride. You know, I don't play it anymore, but I like to just, you know, I like to see what they do. You know, I like to see what happens.
Joe Mead says, "Good move with the map. The old map was getting boring. TBH, I'm just loving the sound of the SMG and the new legendary burst AR is sick." So it's good to see that people who are playing it are actually into it.
Yeah, I'm excited to check it out.
Come from Mind Blowing, asking the question that has to get asked every week, which is any news on Cyberpunk? Not really.
I think the only news this week is someone was like, CD Projekt Red, will we ever see Cyberpunk on Switch? And they were just like, probably not.
And they were like, what about microtransactions? Like, that's dumb. Other than that, nothing really.
Yeah, let's relax with
If there was Cyberpunk stuff, don't worry, it would be on one of these shows.
Yeah, no, I was saying like
Yeah.
let's relax on giving people shit for liking a video game. Chat, let's calm down.
Yeah.
Jake Ryan asking the burning questions: is Biomutant still coming out this year? Man, I don't know. I don't know what the deal is with that game. What did I just kick? I feel like a dog. I played that game at PAX and it was actually like a lot of fun. And it's a bummer that it's not like here yet because I really
I'm like
want to play it.
Actually worried about that game now with like how they're not talking about it.
Someone leaked. I think it was like an overseas retailer leaked that it was coming to Switch. So that showed that there is some life over there in Biomutant. It's still, it's not completely dead. It's still moving around a little bit. Yeah. Rebecca, what's going on?
TM51581 asks, what Gundam is that? This is the Master Grade Alex from 0080, War in the Pocket. Came out about 3 months ago. It's very good. It's a fun build. What else we got going on in the chat? Modern Warfare news, not really, but that game should be out in like 2 weeks.
What?
No, 3 weeks. When does Modern Warfare come out? It's like 2 weeks, right?
It's next week.
Next week? Jesus Christ.
I think that and Outer Worlds both release on Friday.
Got another Gundam question. Someone goes, Marquez Brady says the unicorn's better. I have the perfect grade one. It's going to be about this big when I'm done with it. It is very cool, and I can't wait to build it. We had someone ask why I don't fuck with The Last of Us. I do. It's just I'm not like crazy about it. Like I played it and I enjoyed it, but it's not something I'm like chomping at the bit for. Like I'll play this new one and I'll probably like it a lot. It's just like not like on my radar all the time. Anything else in the chat?
No, well, yeah, but it's moving pretty quick. But I'm just gonna move on to new topic of conversation really quick. Something I thought we already had, but it turns out we didn't. Now that we do have, we finally have a Google Stadia release date. November 19th, the Founders Edition will be launching. That's $130, and that includes a limited edition Night Blue controller, the Chromecast Ultra thing, and 3 months of Stadia Pro, early access to your Stadia name, and a 3-month buddy pass that you can pass along to a friend. I thought we had a release date for this.
I thought so too.
I really did, and now we turns out I was wrong. But yeah, this got announced today at the Google event where they announced the Pixel 4, some of their Nest home automation stuff. We got a lot of stuff, but this did come out of it. So very soon, month away. Next month we're gonna have access to this. I have definitely lost interest in Stadia a bit. I was extremely interested at first. I don't know what happened where I lost interest. Lost interest only in like purchasing and playing it, but I'm still interested to see how it does when it launches. I'm very curious to see if Google Stadia can hold its own against a, pretty crowded,
It's coming out at a
industry.
bad time.
Yeah. I'm just curious to see how it does. Like the tech is there. The tech seems cool. It's the first video game streaming service that has launched that I'm kind of like, oh, this, if one's gonna work, like I think that this would be the one to work. But
All right, it looks like it's coming out right after games finish coming out because Pokemon Jedi Fallen Order, Death Stranding, Need for Speed, all that stuff is out already by that time.
Yeah.
It comes out the same day as Shenmue.
who cares?
Yeah, which who fucking cares? It's Shenmue. A lot of people care. I'm just not one of them.
Yeah, guys, we're gonna get to Sonic in a minute. Relax. Yeah, I don't know. Like, you were like, when we were watching the Stadia like announcement thing, we were both pretty hyped on it. We were hyped on it for like a week or two. What made you fall off of it to the extent that I did?
I don't know.
Do you
It was
remember?
I think it was the last event they did where they were talking about like how the pricing structure works and how the games work. Honestly, it was how to play Destiny 2, you'd only be in a hopper with other people playing on Stadia.
Wait, what?
Do you remember that? That's why you canceled your pre-order.
Is that why?
Yeah.
Oh.
Because you weren't playing with the general PC hopper, I believe.
Oh, that makes sense.
I could be completely wrong, but that's what I remember.
That does sound like an Andy ass reason.
Because I would very much like to, when we travel, be able to play Destiny 2 without buying a gaming laptop, which I've been looking at a lot, specifically so I can play Destiny 2.
Yeah,
Like I'm traveling more.
I don't want
and
to.
I'm doing all this shit.
I don't want to talk about it.
And man,
Green Tiger, thank you.
we're going into a console release cycle next year, which means we'll probably be traveling a lot more for that. Mm-hmm. Specifically me, because I need to film it all.
Yeah, I'm trying to not travel at all.
Andrew hates flying and traveling. He just wants to hang out. He wants to be our guy in the chair who...
Yeah, man, flying freaks me out. I don't think I'm supposed to be in this crazy giant metal tube that floats in the sky. I don't know. I'm just, it freaks me out.
So on the other subject of that, we're breezing right through. We only have 2 news stories more, so it's going to be a bit of a shorter show today.
Well, let's see what's going on the chat. Rebecca, you're crazy. You like flying. I
love flying.
Know about that. Probably because you have to buy games and service. Oh, here's one. Am I the only? This is from you, Prophet. Am I the only one interested in Warcraft 3 Reforged? I also travel a lot.
I
and hate
love
flying.
Warcraft 3.
Yeah, I'm interested in it. Although, like, I don't know if I'm allowed to be interested in it anymore with all the hate that Blizzard is rightfully getting. Just want to stake my thing in the ground. Like, yes, I'm with you. Blizzard is bad and made a dumb mistake.
Project Zorgo member 666 says Fortnite Save the World is getting a new raid with a boss and 2 story arcs this season.
Yeah, I think I saw someone else in the chat. I tried to shout them out, but the chat moved so fast that I lost their name. But they supposedly put out a roadmap of some sort for it, which was cool, I guess. Yeah. Justin Pinter, thank you very much for the super chat. What are your thoughts on the Final Fantasy remake being out for pre-order under that title, despite the first episode only being Midgar? Misleading.
I fully expect the next one to be like Final Fantasy VII Remake : a subtitle.
Yeah.
And yeah.
I don't think it's misleading because I mean, like, it is in a sense by not putting it there, but it's also, if you're in the general news cycle of gaming, I think that it's like they've been very forthcoming with it. Like, look, this is part 1 of 2. But there are people that aren't in the giant news cycle that will buy it. I know you had something similar with a fan member that got Sea of Thieves. I was expecting a little bit more, even though Rare totally outlined exactly what you were getting.
Because not everyone's as online as us.
Exactly.
Not everyone is as terminally brain dead online as me, to the point where it just fucking ruins my life.
Yeah.
But yeah, I didn't actually think about it until he brought it up. was that like that box art just straight up says Final Fantasy VII Remake.
Yeah,
like
it
they
does.
sent us like this is the final box art for this game.
Yeah.
Because I thought to myself, I'm like, oh, maybe they'll just add like part 1 on the box.
Yeah.
But they have to put something on the back.
Yeah, I'm assuming that they're not, that people aren't going to feel misled because I think that like whatever we're getting in March, is that when that comes out? Yes. Whatever, part 1.
Yes, it
I
comes
think
back like not long after we get back from PAX.
It seems like we're going to have like a good amount of content within that one package. So I think maybe Square Enix is just kind of relying on that. Like the fact that like, yeah, this is part 1, but it's a pretty beefy part 1 and you're getting a lot of stuff. At least that's what they make it out to seem like. Rebecca, my thing with Blizzard is the company is doing a dumb, but the artists that make the games aren't. So I'm torn about hating the whole company. Yeah, it's hard. You know, it's hard, especially when you get into like the microtransaction thing where people will start yelling at devs, even though 9 times out of 10 it does land on the publisher side. So it's, you know, like
it's like when someone I forget what game
it's hard. It's hard.
I forget what game it was, but it's like people started harassing like the answers weren't coming by support ticket quick enough, so they just started adding anyone on Twitter who worked for the company. And I'm like, yeah, that character artist is really going to have the answer to why your netcode's not good.
Yeah, I know. It's weird.
But like
Nathan Gilroy, thank you. Also, sorry for butchering your name. I just read it after I said it. But
Mike Mercurio said, how do you guys feel about separate installation for games on PS5? For example, hey, you can install just the Call of Duty multiplayer instead of installing the whole game to save space on the console SSD.
That's awesome.
I think that's really cool.
Yeah.
I know they've tried to do that stuff before, but to have it actually like on the system level as part of like the mission statement is actually really good, and it could only go up from there. I would very much like to be able to pop a game in and be like, I just want to play the single player right now.
Yeah, I think there's a lot of games that would benefit from, you know,
GTA.
like yeah,
GTA, which every time we have to install it for work, it says this game is ready to play now, and then you open it and it's like it needs to finish to 100%. It's just an install screen.
Yeah, that's what's it called? I think it's cool. You know, a lot of people coming out against Blizzard, which is it's cool to see, I guess.
Just again, remember who your ire should be at, and it's the people making the corporate decisions, not the people like drawing.
Yeah, I saw someone
McCree.
The Overwatch the Overwatch community harassed a voice actress because the hero she voiced wasn't balanced well. If this isn't peak gaming community, I don't know what is. Sadly,
people just doing a job.
Nathan, thank you again. Also, thanks for letting me know I was right.
Nathan Gilroy says, any word on Subverse? What game is that?
I don't know what that is.
Well, Google it real quick.
I don't know what that
go
is.
through the thing.
You look like a GameStop manager the morning of Black Friday. I don't know if you're talking about me or Tom. I did see someone say it looked like hungover Arthur Morgan who let his hair and his beard grow out a little bit. Oh. True Racer, what about Xbox xCloud? We will get to that in a second. Shadow JD, what did Blizzard do? I'm not going to explain it here because there's a lot to unpack. I think Waypoint
had a really good segment on their podcast. There are a few like really good breakdowns you can find out there. I think maybe was it Eurogamer has a good one. There are people way smarter than us who have way more insight on this on a global scale. Mm-hmm. I definitely go seek that out. It is a fucked up situation regardless. I just wish I was smart enough to talk on it.
Yeah.
Definitively.
There we go.
Without making an ass of myself.
Justin Pinter again, thank you very much. Where is your favorite place to order food from when working at the studio? Jake always says pizza on us. Is there a favorite pizza place?
We get pizza surprisingly
we don't.
Infrequently.
We just don't get the pizza. Although Joe's up the road is like the spot.
Gian's down the street in the mall, in Sunbelt Mall.
Is that good?
It's the best.
Yeah.
It's so fucking good.
Used to be across from the shitty arcade, right?
No, it used to be across from the shitty Pathmark they closed down. I used to work at the Toys R Us in that shopping center when I was like right out of high school.
Okay.
And I go there every day.
Justin, we get a lot of halal delivered to the
Hell
office.
Yeah,
we do that a lot. Me and Tom went on an adventure today that took way longer than had to in search of a hot dog truck because we really wanted hot dog truck hot dogs. We got them. They were delicious.
Yeah.
We eat a lot of
trash.
A lot of trash. Yeah. Moving on. So this is a rumor. This is not like solid proof. Just putting that out there.
It
so
sure
this is,
looks good, though.
It does. This is all speculation until confirmed to be actually real. We have these images that supposedly shows us the design of that horrible monster Sonic that we had a few weeks ago. This is from Tails' channel on Twitter. It says they are working to confirm its authenticity. So we don't know how real this is. Just a heads up. But here you go. Everyone was, oh boy, chat is very excited. What do you think? It looks better. If this is real, it definitely looks better.
I mean, it looks like Sonic.
I thought it looked like Sonic before.
I also thought it looked like Sonic.
But I will admit that this does look a lot better, I think. I think it's more true to the video game version of Sonic than it is
I think they both look dumb. I think this looks less dumb.
Hey, man. I'm still on the team of putting Ben Schwartz in a fucking Sonic costume. That's his name, right? John Ralphio?
Yeah.
Just put him in a Sonic costume and let him do his thing. Imagine that was our live-action Sonic. It was literally live-action. It was Ben Schwartz in a costume.
Look at this guy, though. I miss this guy.
See, that's like, I don't think he looked as horrible as actually, he looks pretty bad. I can't look at him without fucking laughing. Like, his white hands. But then again, like, why would a space alien hedgehog have gloves or shoes? Why, also, just why does he exist?
Is this in February? This comes out in February, right?
I don't know. I have that date stuck in my head, like attached to this, but I don't know. But here you go. Here's new Sonic.
I wonder if he's equally like tall, because it looks like he's shorter, right? He doesn't look as lanky.
He does look shorter.
Okay, they're saying it was February but got pushed.
Okay. Yeah, you think?
Valentine's Day.
You think
Sonic's? I don't know.
You think Sonic does drugs? Like, you think Sonic blazes?
No, it would make him too slow and lethargic.
True, he does have to go fast. So you think he does speed?
Does nothing but cocaine all the time.
Just does cocaine?
It's like, fuck. I hate this. Can we stop looking at this guy? I hate this guy so much.
Yeah, turn this off.
So that's Sonic. I don't like it. I don't hate it though.
Sonic is drugs. I don't know. I think he definitely does like speed or PCP. Do you remember the Whitest Kids You Know gallon of PCP skit?
Yeah. Man, what a show.
Yeah. Right?
Man.
That was IFC, right?
Yeah. Do you know, speaking of dumb shit that's hard to watch now, you know it's really hard to, like, no one's streaming. Well, not streaming, but you can't buy, like, a Blu-ray easily, or I don't even know if they ever made it, of Beavis and Butthead to America.
Really?
Yeah, I was looking for it. I can't find it. I can't find evidence that it existed, but I will find it.
When was the last time you saw that movie, and do you think it holds up?
I watched it like 3 years ago, and it was all right still.
Okay.
Yeah.
I really like Beavis and Butthead.
Because
I really don't like new
if you
Beavis
get the
and
Blu-rays of the show, it doesn't hold up because they cut out all the music video stuff
Yeah.
for licensing, which was the best part of that show.
Yeah.
Anyway, this isn't Beavis and Butthead hour.
No. Justin
anyway.
Pinter, again, thank you very much. Thoughts on Neil Patrick Harris being in Matrix 4? Was that confirmed? Is that real?
A thing?
I know what's-his-face, the dude that played Black Manta in Aquaman was confirmed to be in it, but I didn't see anything about Neil Patrick Harris. I'm excited for Matrix 4.
He said just hit Variety.
Just hit Variety?
Mm-hmm.
I gotta check that out.
Be able to check that out. It's right here. We got one more piece of news going. We should bundle it together with the other one.
Mega Man Zero and ZX Legacy Collection. Your thoughts? They exist. I own them. Never touched them. Well, I own the Mega Man Zero. Oh, wait, no, I own the Mega Man X I have no thoughts. I buy so much shit, I don't even know what I own anymore. I apologize.
You finally stopped buying Blu-rays that you'll never watch and started just renting, thankfully.
Yeah, still have Mandy sitting in the plastic wrap.
It's good.
I know. I want to watch it so bad.
Jake wasn't crazy into it, but I loved it.
In my head, that bathroom scene, he's wearing a Dusk shirt because of Twitter memes, but I know that he's not. I know that when I watch the movie and he's not wearing that Dusk shirt, it's going to blow my mind.
We got my own voucher everywhere as Any Thoughts on Outer Worlds. We should have a video going up soon.
Not as soon as you think, because I didn't finish it. But it'll be up sometime this week, hopefully.
That's next week also, right?
Friday.
Fuck.
Yeah. That's coming to Game Pass, though, so we don't have to pay for that. Slash Gaming, yes, me and Jake did do a pre-recorded episode on Sunday, so you'll have that Wednesday, but expect me to forget to upload it, because Jake usually does it.
What did you talk about?
We talked about Terminator for like half an hour.
That's right. Fuck.
Man, Terminator is so good. Brownies are awesome. Yes, they are. Any news on Minecraft Earth? LOL. No. I wish we did. I'm excited for that game. Very excited.
Nick Brashke asked how you narrated a video before. I've done like 2 or 3.
You did Before You Buy.
Yeah, I did Before You Buy for a fucking One Piece game that I hated.
Colin Williamson, how about Terminator and Mortal Kombat 11? I haven't played him yet, but I think he looks really cool, and I like all the details that they they rip from the movies, like in Terminator 2 when he takes his shotgun out of the box of roses, but here it's a box of like Johnny Cage action figures. Like I thought that was really cool. DL, I don't think there's been any news on Minecraft Dungeons either. I'm excited for that game. I think that looks really cool.
Want to talk about one last thing? Want to talk about xCloud real quick?
Sure.
See that shit?
Sure.
People are playing xCloud now.
Yeah.
Like the beta stuff
me through
has
this.
gone out. So it's rolling out to specific people. They've been taking signups for a minute. You have to have like an Android phone running whatever the most recent OS is.
Yes, this is not available on iOS yet.
No.
I went to sign up for it and they told me no.
Yep. So I haven't played it like on my own out here. I played it at a couple events. Like in my experience, it ran really well.
Yeah.
Yeah, it ran better than the Stadia demo I got.
Well.
I think it's rolling out with a few games, including like Gears and Sea of Thieves,
Halo
stuff
5.
like that. Halo 5.
There's another one, I think.
And the reception has been fairly positive so far. Like, there's not a ton of stuff because I think a lot of people are NDA, but like I've seen murmurings here and there because not everyone can keep their fucking mouth shut. But it seemed like I'm hearing some nice things. I'm looking forward to actually trying it out once it rolls out.
Do we know when this is supposed to launch yet, or are we still just? Does anybody? Do we not?
No
have
idea.
No.
They are doing a presentation at XO 19 next month in London.
Oh, okay.
As part of that big Xbox thing, so I assume they'll be talking about it there.
Really quick, my own voucher everywhere. Shit, I need some info on Game Pass. Is that a Microsoft thing? Yes, it's a Microsoft thing. There's Xbox Game Pass Ultimate, and Game Pass PC. So if you ask, I got a PC. You can play them on PC. Yes, that's how I'm playing Gears 5 right now.
Yeah, Game Pass
PC
Ultimate
Game Pass.
gets you both and Xbox Live.
With xCloud, can we go back to OG Halo 1 and 2? Right now, no.
Right now, no, but
Yeah.
they're only like testing games, so who knows what that service will become.
Yeah.
It's running on just Android stuff right now, like we were saying before. It's going to be interesting to see what they add to this program and when it actually rolls out for like a consumer type thing.
Yeah, I'm excited to see the pricing, and I wonder if if there's going to be some sort of like xCloud /
Bundle it in with
Game
Ultimate.
Pass, type deal, because I think that would be really cool if I could like whip out my iPad if I owned one and play Halo on it.
Yeah, right.
Rushing War, just want to let you know we love you, so thanks for stopping by. Colin, yes, we did talk about the Fortnite blackout a little bit.
Yeah, that was one of the first stories we talked about, I think.
I do not know enough about Matrix 4 to tell y'all about it. Sorry. Hit Google.
They said, do you think this equates to anything more than PS remote play? Yes, because this isn't running off a home console. This is streaming. This is basically their Stadia alternative. So this is more in that league than with PlayStation remote play.
Yeah. Rebecca, we have seen the Sonic movie Halloween mask, and I don't want to talk about it.
I hate it so much.
Naoki, why the heck is Sonic on the thumbnail? Because we talked about Sonic during this hour-long news show.
Yep. I think this is more or less it, though. Like we said, it's going to be a little shorter this week.
Yeah. Justin, any word on Skull and Bones from Ubisoft? Haven't seen anything
Yeah,
new
that
in a
game,
while.
right? Did
Yeah.
they show that at E3? I don't think they did.
Not this year, no. We didn't see anything this year. Nick, dumb question, but would xCloud be supported on Xbox? I don't know.
They said it was their platform, their plan to get it on anything that would run it. So who knows? That's actually a good question.
Homer, I see you.
Do you guys know if I can play xCloud on a wired controller? I actually have no idea. The Great Count of live streams just says, just wondering you guys were feeling. I've been MIA a few weeks due to a work strike and just catching up. No, we're doing pretty good. Hope everything's going good for you, my guy.
Yeah, hope everything's going good for you.
Yeah.
Aaron Coates, how much Destiny talk did you miss? Oh, man, like 20 minutes! Jake wasn't here, so we flew off the handle and we just talked about it the whole time.
Oh, man.
Fuck that loser.
Interested about xCloud.
xCloud and N64. How is PlayStation 5 gonna work? I guess we'll find out next year.
Probably
at
around
E3.
February.
Dylan Blood, favorite album of the year?
God. I like that Post Malone album a lot.
Do you?
I don't know if it's my favorite, but it's pretty good.
I forget the name of the record.
Is it Hollywood's Bleeding? And it's also the first track.
No, I mean, I forget the name of the record that I like a lot. Oh, man. Somehow The Witcher 3, Before You Buy Audio, made its way into my Apple Music.
I go listen to that on the ride home?
No, definitely not. What's the name of that record? I can't find it. Patience
right.
by Mannequin Pussy. I've talked about it on here before. It's really good. I've listened to that a lot. Like that. The new Cro-Mag song and the new
Cro-Mag song is
EP
very good.
Is very good. I've also been digging that Billie Eilish record.
Oh, that one's really good.
Omar, have you guys thought into the future of the channel? Because I think we'd love to see the gaming screw hosting this well into their 40s. If I'm doing this way in my 40s, I did something wrong.
It should evolve drastically different.
But I hope that in my 40s that I am still here, but this all looks different. If it still looks like a really shitty ripoff of the Eric Andre show set, which is exactly what we were going for.
Don't worry, if we get
in my 40s, I'm gonna be upset.
Don't worry, I've been talking to a contractor. This isn't a bit, I actually have. About what it would be like if we got a bigger space to build a way better fake Eric Andre set. And it turns out it's not that hard.
Drew, I did not listen to the Raconteurs album yet.
Oh, is that out?
I gotta listen to that. Senor Nerd, best place for steaks in New York, my house. I've figured that out and I've perfected how to make a steak.
Do you do the sous vide thing yet?
Yes. I still just prefer
a
few minutes.
I got an attachment for a blowtorch.
A few minutes on each side in the cast iron skillet and
got a really nice blowtorch attachment that lets it sear really good.
For the sous vide
yes,
thing, yeah.
So I take my steak out and I sear it with a crazy blowtorch.
It's cool. I like that. Let's see what we love this actually looking. Yeah, you like these?
The ones I never ironed and still have crease marks from well over a year ago.
How would you sum up Destiny 2 in a sentence I could use to convince my work pals to get in on with me?
Jesus Christ.
Remember how good Halo felt? Well, here we go. That's pretty much it. It just feels great.
Ask you guys release this podcast. We should do that at some point.
Yeah, it's weird because we try to interact with chat as much as we can, and I know that we don't do it as well as we should. There's a lot of you. We only have an hour, and we try to get through every story that we have, which we still... Oh, no, we got through all of them. So uploading it as a podcast will be kind of weird because a lot of the times when we, like, break off what we're talking about just to, like... talk to you guys for a bit, it doesn't really work in a podcast form, and we are so busy that there is no way that we could go through an hour-long episode of a podcast and cut out all of the chat interaction.
Yeah.
There's just no time, and we just don't have a we just don't even have a minute to do that. So there you go. Eric Boggs, is Halo Infinite going to surpass Halo 5 Guardians in your opinion? I really hope so. Nabil Ben Safi, I'm sorry if I butchered your name. What do you guys think about the next gen? Is it truly going to support ray tracing in 8K? I don't buy it. I just think it's BS.
We're not going to know until like I'm expecting February to be the big events.
Yeah.
I mean,
I very much like if they're saying that it's going to do it, I believe them. But I don't think it's going to be true 8K and true ray tracing. I expect it to be something like Sony pulled with the PS4 Pro, where it wasn't true 4K, but it was, is it subsampling?
Yes.
Is that what they called it?
The checkerboarding?
Checkerboarding. It was the checkerboarding, which made it like a fake 4K, but it still looked good. Or how Red Dead 2 with the HDR, they faked it as well. So I'm expecting it to be something like that, where it's not true ray tracing, it's not true 8K, but it's something.
They hacked it together.
Exactly. They figured out some trick to make it semi-work on in a console setting. That's what I'm expecting. Like I said, they can't just. I think it would be a bad look if they said ray tracing 8K and then it came out and it was like, never mind, we lied. It actually doesn't do that. So they definitely have some sort of trick. I mean, is it going to be like, control ray tracing on PC? Definitely not.
No.
Mr. Morph, thank you very much. Thanks for all your videos, guys. Your game reviews are the only ones I trust, and your gaming news and opinion pieces are always on point. Thanks again. Thank you very much for the kind words. Every time Jake puts out a Before You Buy as like his best friend, I'm very proud of him. Very proud of him.
Hey, you want to pack it in?
Pack it up, pack it in. Let me
begin.
begin. Make him the win, battle me, boy. That's it. Yeah, sure. This was another episode of the Game Ranks live show. I keep going to look at the camera, but before I look at the camera, I look at the light. I just did it again, and I blinded myself, so I'm going to look at Tom.
I mean, it's like 3 inches away from it. So.
I know. I hate it. Justin, the next God of War, definitely on PlayStation 5, just to get that last bit of Super Chat in. Also, thank you very much for the Super Chat. Once again, this has been the Game Ranks live show. You can check us out here every Tuesday, 4 p.m. Eastern time. If you got in late, if you missed the stream, don't worry. In a few hours, it will be uploaded to an unlisted playlist.
The
on
playlist
the channel.
is listed. The videos are unlisted. So you have to click through the playlist. They won't show up if you search.
Yes.
Because if we put them public the right way, it'll spam everyone's inboxes again.
You can.
So it'll be on.
I also set up a URL, so if you go to GameRanksLive.com, it will take you right to that playlist, and it should play the newest video in said playlist. So if you guys are looking for a way to watch this after the fact, GameRanksLive.com will bring you right to that playlist.
Yep.
Any closing thoughts?
No. Next week we should have talk about Witcher Switch. I want to play John Wick Hex before then. That came out last week, and I still haven't gotten the chance to play it. I'm going to try to play some stuff that's not Destiny 2. And I wonder when Jake will be able to talk about Star Wars, hopefully next week. So we should have some stuff next week.
Sergio, Boys in the Hood is a dope movie, and it's also
Very
a
good.
dope NWA song. Gonna leave it on that.
right.
Everybody enjoy the remainder of your life, your night, day. I'm sorry, that was weird. And just peace out, and we'll see y'all next week.
See you next week.
See you next week. I made it out like I'm gonna